lights only. Green lights only. Green lights only. Green lights only.
Man, that intro, bro.
Dude, that intro is so sick. I love it.
Slaps hard, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So
I love
stoked to be
that.
here.
I love that we got together and made that happen like just so quickly.
Man, that was so organic. That's how I know. That's how I know this was a good idea. That's how I know this is going to be natural. Man, it was actually so unbelievable, man. It just goes hard. I would hear it again and again and again.
I actually was like cruising around yesterday and just like listening to it for on repeat, probably for about like 10 minutes. it's like a 10-second clip or something.
Just dragging it out forever, man. No,
it's good.
I think that like absolutely encapsulates like the energy that we're bringing to this, like the whole vibe, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's welcoming.
Putting that green light out there.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Let's introduce ourselves, man. Who are you?
Yo, I'm DLopez. I'm a hip hop artist. I've been doing music for about a decade now, but I've been dropping albums since 2018 and kind of taking my musical career more seriously and doing shows and tours and going for it, and it's been really good, man. I've been loving it, and I've known Dezine for a long time. And tell me about you. You're also obviously still making music and being a super awesome creative.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. I mean, we've known each other 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And I've been doing music like, I'd say like, I don't know, since I was 18 at least, for sure. And then I've been off and on taking it serious with these, but I've done hundreds of shows, toured Asia. We ran the B3 events there, Habitat.
Yeah,
that was amazing. And
Habitat, that was an era, hey? Like back in the day, we'd go and perform at this awesome venue. It had an upstairs where you would do the B3s. You created that. What did it stand for again?
It was Beats, Breaks, and Bars.
Beats, Breaks, and Bars.
Yeah, B3. Yeah, it was dope, man. We had breakdancers, graffiti artists, all these young artists we put on.
Super
it was so
fun.
dope, man. It was such a vibe.
Did I tell you this? That when I went to one of your B3s, it was when I decided I was gonna do music again.
Oh yeah, no way, man. That's dope.
Yeah. So like, I think this must have been like 2015 or 16, I think.
Oh no way.
Or I don't know. I think it was around then. Is that when you were doing the B3s?
Yeah,
it was a while ago.
23 right now, man.
It was a while.
My brain has taken such a hit over these past decades.
Yeah. But
I think that sounds about right.
I think it was 2017.
Because I just moved out of my last place. I've been there for a half year. I was there for 5 years, and I was doing B3 before that. So
okay, so it's been like 6. That was like 6 years ago.
But that adds up, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, so I remember I went and did a B3, and I was so like I hadn't been on stage for fucking ever. Like, and then I did my song, and at the time you were pretty on in the scene doing your thing, and you were like, D-Lo, that was terrible. But it was good. It was like exactly the fuel I needed to hear for me to be like, fuck that. I am going to do this again and fucking get good at it and start like showing people what's up. And it was awesome. It was the perfect thing to say to me at that time.
Well, fuck. I'm glad to hear that.
because you weren't because I was like very like meek on the mic and stuff. And you just said it. You just said what the truth. Like you told me exactly where I was at with it. And I was like, fuck this motherfucker, man. I'm like, I'm definitely gonna do better and get into this more and really like do it. And because of that, what you said to me, it really did it fueled my creative, artistic side even more, and then made me really get into it like a lot more than I would have been if you wouldn't have said that. So I appreciate that.
And that's dope. I'm glad. That touches my heart. I'm glad to hear that.
Constructive criticism. Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that. And like, man, like, look, who grinds harder than you, man? You're like every free moment you're throwing a show or you're dropping something.
I'm always trying to do something.
Connected everywhere.
I'm always trying to do something, especially for the scene around here. It's funny how a lot of people will take advantage of artists, I feel, and exploit them. Where I'm trying to like give everyone a platform and allow people to actually that if you're actually doing something real with your art, like come to a show. Let's go do something, right?
Man, 100%.
And do that. And there's a lot of really cool venues that are popping up around the city that I think are incredible too. And there's a lot of people on the same trajectory, which is really cool.
Man, the whole scene is amazing. I don't think anything has ever given back to me so much as hip hop has.
Yeah,
and it's just real. Like it's just so crazy, man. I didn't know what I wanted to do a lot in my life. I just knew I wanted to do hip hop, and all of the good that has come in my life is a result of hip hop. Sitting here at this desk talking with you right now is a result of hip hop.
Yeah,
so wild, man. And like, what a wild journey I've had. Like, Man, yeah, so many coming of age stories.
Tell me about right now where you are kind of musically, because I see that you're releasing all these new singles and that like things, I feel like things are popping off for you right now.
Yeah, man, no, 100%. Actually, where I'm at today musically is like, honestly, this is like the promised land for me.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun with it. My whole process is different.
Are you recording in a big studio somewhere, or are you like, where are you recording?
I actually record at my house. So I am
nice.
Yeah. So like over the past couple of years, I rebuilt everything. You
built your big studio.
Pulled my money. Built my dream studio, my dream room, padded it all up, purple and black foam.
That's what's up.
Got it all sounding crisp.
Amazing.
And then and then, so I just track everything in there. Hit the bong, you know what I mean? Like really vibe with it. It's really like on my own level. Like you were there, so you saw the space.
There's nothing better than recording in your own space and feeling comfortable and just really like vibing out. Like I think I seen your setup yesterday and I thought it was fucking incredible. Yeah. I was like, this is it has all of you in there, and all your creativeness, and then it's just like your gear is streamlined to exactly how you need it, and you're just in there being creative and doing your thing. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, man.
I really love your space.
And that is like, and that's
thank you for having me over.
Oh man, thank you for being there, bro. I appreciate it. We made magic. And and that's dope. So I do everything there. And then I send it out to my engineer. So shout out Blackout,
nice.
Dreamburst
shout
Recordings.
out Blackout.
Yeah, he kills it for me.
Yeah.
He's awesome. And we've just been grinding, pumping out music that way. So I've just been trying to get it out there, man. And then just found all these new avenues of promotion and stuff. And like 2023 is the year. Over the course of this podcast, I will go from whatever my current views are to 1 million. On Spotify.
All right.
It's a guarantee.
There we go.
They say don't make guarantees on podcasts. I'm making one now.
Don't
You
make
heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here
GLO.
first. You heard it here first at the GLOcast.
That's happening.
Green lights only, 1 million streams on Spotify. Let's go.
Check that Dezine out
the
on
number
Spotify.
one podcast in the world, right?
You heard it here first. The number one podcast in the world. No, man, but it's fire. Like I just love music, man, and I've rocked huge crowds in Asia.
I know. Hey, I was following.
Stuff.
I don't know if it's Instagram or Facebook or whatever at the time, and I seen some of your Asia shows, and it looked insane, bro. Like there was like hundreds. There's thousands of people.
There was 5,000 people.
5,000
the Now City Center.
That's
different
incredible.
people, all these different cities and countries we were in.
Yeah,
man, it was a really dope
amazing.
time, dope vibe.
So
really
amazing.
really appreciative people. Mm-hmm. Like I jump off stage into the crowd, man, and I remember the first time I did it, I was like, yo, like I made a mistake, dog. Like, I was like, people were pulling me down, and I was like, and I was swimming my way to the top, still trying to do my set.
Not safe right now,
but it felt really good to be appreciated like that, man. So it was really cool. Like
super dope.
Life. Some of the best times I had. Some of the B3 shows are some of the best shows I ever had.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I always wanted to rap, man, because I was like, when I was young, I was like, how can I express myself and do whatever the fuck I want all the time? Like, how can I acceptably dress like a crazy person? And pour beer on myself?
Like you can just like artists can get away with crazy because they're artists, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. 100%. Like I think being eccentric is really important to me.
And what you did with the B3s, I know that those aren't happening anymore, but you really put on for the scene doing that for quite a few years. How long did that run for?
That was I think it was like 2.5 years, man.
2.5 years.
We had like really good turnout,
really dope.
Man. Every Wednesday, $2 entry. Mm-hmm. And so it was dope, man. Like that was that was the heyday, man. There was so much, and the scene is still alive today.
But the funny thing is that we thought that was the heyday, but even right now, I'm really proud of the scene. I see so many awesome young artists that are hungry, that are out here doing their thing, and we're all like working together to put on shows and doing our thing. And that's what I really appreciate about hip hop is a community, and sometimes it doesn't feel like that. I feel like sometimes that people, they think they're too ego and whatever. But right now, I think our scene is really healthy. I see a lot of really young artists that are fucking doing great, and they're putting out content, and then they're out here doing the shows, and everyone's accepting and welcoming. From what I can tell, anyways, I'm noticing a shift in it's getting better.
Yeah, man. Well, actually, I am so happy to say that I haven't peaked anywhere in my life, and neither of you or anyone. Mm-hmm. So every experience seems to get better. Yeah. And at this rate, I imagine I'll be in a nursing home at 90 years old, spitting game and fucking dropping bars,
dropping hella bars. Yeah. Well, when you even when you think about it, like all the artists that I listened to when I was younger, like in my teens, they're all still performing. they're all still putting out music. Like all of the hip hop underground rap that I listen to, Immortal Technique is still making music.
Yeah.
You know, you got like Cunning Linguists, like all these people are still making music. They're still touring. They're making a living and doing what they love. And that's why I was like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing the same, right?
Yeah, you can't put an age limit on
You can't put it. Look at Snoop, man. He's probably like 350, but he's incredible. He's like the
amazing.
tortoise of the hip hop world.
Oh yeah.
No, but he's the dog.
sea turtle.
He's the dog, man. He's the goat. He's like one of the
father.
greatest of all time, and you know he's quite old. I'm sure. I'm not sure how old he is, but I do feel like he's the.
It's anywhere between 47 and 308.
We're not sure.
He might be a vampire. I don't know.
We don't even know. Yeah,
he's amazing. Actually, I saw,
and he's so good.
he is so good.
They just put out a new project, like him and E40 and Too Short.
Is that Mount Westmore?
Yes. They just put that out. That's so
you were talking about that the other day. That's
sick. Yeah. Have you listened to it?
Not the whole thing, but sorry, Snoop.
So yeah, I listened to like I think I listened to quite a few of the songs, but yeah, it's so amazing. It's so good.
That's super amazing.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to more music.
And that's what like that shit gets me stoked because I know I'm not like a young guy in the hip hop scene anymore. Like I was 10 years ago, and not anymore.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like this is
relative.
great. Yeah, it is. It's great
20.
to see that like all the artists that I used to listen to when I was young and still listen to this day are thriving, and then you just know that this shit is forever. You know.
I used to think if I wasn't like literally the biggest artist in the world by the time I had hit 30 years old, that I was just going to give up on rap.
Yeah.
And then I realized that there was no reason for me to stop being happy. So I'm just going to keep doing what I love.
It's funny when you put limitations on yourself like that because you're literally just holding yourself back by putting a timeline on when you need to be some sort of way. Like, oh, I need to have fame and money and everything off this thing that I love. Like, why would you put so much pressure on something you love and on yourself and doing that, right? Like, it's just
I love this so much, so I'm just going to build a bunch of fake paradigms about it, so I suffer when I do it.
I suffer. Yeah, so it just becomes exponentially harder for me. Yeah, why do I hate rapping, but I love it?
Man, it's so funny that we do that to ourselves. Actually,
we do that in like all things almost.
My whole last 2 years has been completely dedicated to like karate chop and paradigms, breaking that shit down, and it's so funny. And the more that you discover, the more you realize that it's all just a bunch of bullshit. It's like
it is.
So it's just been this journey of like discovering myself and like expressing myself through music and everything. So it's been great.
That's incredible. I'm super happy for you. I feel like we kind of reconnected in a time where we both were in a transition, but like kind of getting out of like the transition is kind of coming to an end, and it never ends, but we found ourselves in like a place where we can connect. Really well. Like we're connecting musically, we're connecting creatively. We got the pod now. We got all these things happening, and it's because we're both on that trajectory together.
100%.
You know what I mean?
I'm thankful to have you in my life, and I'm thankful to have you as a brother.
So
man.
grateful to have you in my life.
It's dope to be here with you right now.
Yeah, 100.
This is the year, man. So many big things.
Big things.
And like honestly, I'm so proud of everything you've been doing. Like you. I mean, shout out to DLopez. He got us in this room together today.
Word. Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's
for
like
acknowledging.
all of your hard work, man, has created so many opportunities. And I'm like, just super proud of you. It's funny you tell that story.
We're keeping it alive.
It's funny you told that story about B3 years ago because the man sitting across from me now isn't that guy. He crushes it.
You'll have to come to a live show to find out. But yeah, no, it's been awesome, man. Just to see the growth in both of us, I think it's just like I see it in you a lot, and it inspires me 100%.
Oh, man,
just so you know,
that.
you are an inspiration just with how you've been conducting yourself as a human being.
Thank you so much.
And I see it, and I love you, and I appreciate you for it.
Thank you so much, yo. That actually means the world to me, brother. I'll give you a little dap. You guys can't see it unless you go to the video.
The YouTube.
There was a dap
video.
there.
Yeah.
No, but I appreciate that, man. It was a long journey. Like me and my girl, like we got sober for like 2 years.
That's
and,
amazing.
Like,
your girlfriend did it with you.
Yeah, well, we actually broke up. We weren't together, and we both decided to get sober on our own terms. And then we met each other at the gym, lifting and shit. And she was trying to spit game at me, but I was like, I don't know.
You just played hard to get. I don't know. Show it.
She's gonna hear this and be like, "You fucking liar!"
Yeah, right. She was like, "You were begging."
Straight up. No, shout out to her. She's an amazing woman.
Dope.
No, but yeah. So we both got sober on our own terms for our own reasons, and then reconnected, started going out for coffee and stuff, and got together.
Yeah.
And then during that time, like I just got really really into like Joe Dispenza and stuff and like metaphysics and like the quantum realm, and I started meditating and I was
the
doing
rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole.
And I started realizing I got really into like the Toltec wisdom, like master yourself. I basically became a guru or a shaman or whatever you want to call me. Which was a long shot from where I was. And then I just
a shaman for yourself.
An alchemist, if you will. And, I just started healing my heart, man. And went through all these profound journeys. And then it it's totally transformed me in and out. And as that changed, my work ethic, how I felt about things, everything kind of like came to me in like a state of non-doership. So that's where like my music came in, and everything was just like
you started taking ownership of all the creative like I guess journeys that you had already started. And you were healing the wounds and able to get back to yourself, I guess, right? Yeah.
Well, I always felt like I was out of place or like I was off mark or I'd missed the mark. But once I accepted that I was exactly where I needed to be and that everything happens for my highest purpose and brings me into alignment with where I'm supposed to be at all times. I was able to just value myself and impartially look at where I was at. It's where I needed to be and not off the mark.
It's where you can observe yourself more.
Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to just living in the chaos of like the the uncertainty sometimes of just the right now.
Right? Well, exactly. Well, totally, man. And if you wake up every day and you're like, fuck, man, like I don't want to be here. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. You're just like,
and some people
tacking on 100 pounds of bullshit.
And some people do. And some people are clinically depressed and they need help with stuff like that and whatever. But it's true. Like it's that self-awareness is huge. And also being, life is a struggle for so many people, and we're not always like, life isn't just roses, but we all work hard to get to a place where we can be like sound and feel good.
I used to really I really used to take out the sins of other people on myself just from like stuff that happened as like growing up and stuff or whatever. And then once I changed that relationship, everything got a little bit easier. So if anyone's listening to this, love yourself as the utmost. That's absolutely the most important.
Love, and we love you too. So
love you so much. If you're listening to this, love you so much.
That's right.
And I know you are listening to this, so it's great to hear from you. Yeah, man. So just been like, so things have been good. What do you think? I know like both of us have these crazy life stories and continue to have the craziest journeys, man.
For sure.
I can't wait for us to put this in our memoir from D to D.
For sure.
It's going to be great.
I like that.
What do you think like a big victory for you was this year?
This year, well,
or like what's in the last something year, had a big impact.
The year just started, but in the last year, you know what? It's so crazy. I've had the most actually transformative year of like 2022 was probably the most transformative year of my life. I found out I had a baby boy.
Yeah. Congrats on that.
And within like a few weeks of finding out that he was mine, I ended up being a single father, but like just me and him.
Yeah.
And then I had to go through the legal process of getting all that sorted out. And you know what? Like becoming a dad has been the most amazing experience I've ever got to experience ever. Like he's so amazing. He's just a baby, so he doesn't do much, but he's like now he's doing so much. Like first they're these little potatoes, and then like all of a sudden they start like crawling around and then they start to walk, and I'm just like, wow, like my son's 15 months old now and he's incredible, and it's just been the most beautiful journey that I've ever got to be a part of. And I just feel blessed that he's in my life now, and I was able to get his birth certificate and do all this legal work that it was pretty daunting, at first, and I was able to get all that accomplished, and he's secure. He knows who his family is. He knows who his daddy is, and
That's
I'm
dope.
just I think that was the biggest victory, like that I had all year. For sure.
That's
like,
wild.
Just having my son. Yeah.
I could listen to you talking about your son all day, man. The smile on your face right now is absolutely beautiful, my brother.
He's amazing, man.
That's no lie. Actually, me and my girl were creeping your page yesterday, and we were like looking at the picture. I was showing her pictures of your son.
Yeah.
And it was like, you got that picture and he's got the little blazer on and like the ripped jeans. Look at this little boss. Like,
yeah. I dressed him up like a little boss baby.
Yeah. It was dope.
It was a little blazer. Yeah. That's a good one.
He's killing it. He's just like posted up. He's looking way fly. And he's got a dope name.
Dope.
Shout out Phoenix.
Yeah. Shout out to Phoenix. Yeah. That's my little guy. My little mini me. Yeah, man. It's been so sweet. What about you? What have you had? What's a victory you've had in the last year?
Oh man. So many, I guess. So many. So many. I guess I guess one for me was completing 2 years of sobriety, and then
yeah, congrats, yo, congrats on that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's good.
That was amazing. And then it was like we had made this decision that we were going to test the boundaries of the healing, because I don't believe that we're powerless to anything. I believe that we are limitless, infinite beings, and that any disillusion of the truth that allows you to feel that you are not the creator of your world, then that's a separation of the truth. Like, you can't be victim to your world and creator of it. So you're 100% in control.
Yes.
So to celebrate that fact and the fact that we were healed, me and my girl went to Mexico to an all-inclusive resort.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've been vegan for 2 years.
You've been vegan, hey?
Yeah, I've been like, hard, like, well, I mean, like, I still have like a leather wallet and stuff, but like,
oh yeah,
like,
you're not
pretty vegan, like not vegan.
But
enough
you don't
to be
eat, so like no fish, no nothing, just no meat whatsoever.
No animal byproducts, nothing.
But no milk or nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, no animal byproducts.
Just nothing that comes from an animal at all. No suffering apparently.
Cool.
But
yeah.
but here's the thing about that is, so we get into Mexico.
Yeah.
And like we're this is the first time we've drank in like 2.5 years. So me and my girl used to
you
party
guys started
hard.
drinking.
You've known me forever.
Yeah.
Like,
I know you know how to party. I know that you are a good partier. Like we in our heyday, like me and you used to throw down, and like we could drink all night.
Oh, 100%.
No one could stop us. Yeah.
It was an Olympic sport.
Yeah, definitely. So gold medals for both of us.
So we land in we make up this whole plan. We're like, so like, when should we drink? Should we drink on the airplane? Like,
oh yeah, did you drink on the plane? Tell me you drank on the plane.
We decided not to. I was like, I don't know, like I don't.
You want to get
do
set
that
up first.
So they give you champagne at this resort we went to.
Yeah.
When you check in, and we're like, all right, we'll drink when we get the champagne. So we got there and we got our champagne. Checked in, we're like, dope. All right, like let's head over to the bar.
Yeah.
And my girl's like, I'm not gonna drink tequila the first night. Like, no tequila. We have like 2 daiquiris and they're playing music, and then within a half an hour the DJ's playing my music at the bar. We're having tequila shots. We are fucked. We stumble up to the last minute buffet. Oh man, it was crazy. And then within another hour we're like eating prawns and meat and shit.
No doubt. Like, went full carnivore.
Yeah, full indulgence, man. Went fully into it. Drank the whole week.
That's what it's for.
Really hard. Ate everything. Came back home. Drank for another week.
No, it kept it going. Kept the party. You couldn't stop in Mexico.
It was like my my birthday dinner, so we all went to Cactus Club. So my whole family came, so we did like a whole family shot, which has never happened before either. That was really cool. And like,
nice, yeah.
So did a bunch of like,
so your family must have been kind of happy you were drinking too.
Yeah.
Everyone
was stoked because it was like, because I mean, like,
they seen you like overcome demons and addictions,
exactly,
and alcoholism, and now they're like, let's have a drink.
Come to this place that was chill. Like my body butt around, and my grandma's doing like tequila shots, and everybody was lighting up. So it was such good vibes. Then we hosted Christmas, drank there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we were like, fuck, decided to turn it down. And then
on the New Year.
Yeah, hot back. Didn't even drink on New Year's, and then hot back on like the vegan train, and then not drinking.
Oh, you're vegan again now.
And not drinking. I guess I just had a sirloin from fucking.
Did you? Naughty boy, you're a bad boy.
Chachi's, but I am mostly vegan. I'm down with the vegan cause, but sometimes I guess I eat sirloin. But I really don't. I'm all about the cause.
Yeah.
I'm working the meat out of my system.
You don't.
I'm gonna get crucified for these. Vegan talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the vegans.
I'm gonna get
you gotta watch out for the vegans because they will get you. No, just
my
kidding.
Membership revoked.
Yeah.
They are.
They're like, how dare you even?
Man, I went vegan for like literally the first 24 hours of vegan. I was so high and mighty. I was like, you can eat that murder.
Shut up. Did you say that to people?
Look at that suffering,
you can't
bro.
Do that, man. That's out of control.
I literally
look at that suffering, bro. That's out of control. Please,
hopped right up on that high.
Please do not be that self-righteous ever.
No,
that's amazing.
No,
I'm gonna go vegan and just like buy a horse so I can like trot down the street with it and point at people.
You should, man. It should.
Thou shalt not have that hot dog.
Slapping meatballs out of people's hands. Just swap.
Just go to Costco and slap hot dogs out their mouth.
In all fairness, though, I will say, eating vegan made me feel really, really good. It actually changed my life in a bunch of positive ways.
Good.
Increases blood flow.
Everyone could use blood flow.
We all know.
Yeah, we all know when you get older, you need that blood flow.
That's exactly what you think it is, and it exactly works out exactly that way. It's fucking great.
Perfect. That's amazing. I think I'm going vegan, guys.
Going vegan.
Can I go vegan for like a bit and then go back and flop, or is that not okay?
Flip flop, man. Flip flop.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, you can do whatever. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. So when you're vegan, hold on. Are you also keto in that? Is that like a keto? Is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't
know enough about diets.
Keto
clearly.
is meat only.
Oh, oh fuck. Shows how much I know.
Or maybe it's high fat. I'm not. One of them is meat only. I think keto might be high fat.
I think no. I think you're right though. I think in keto you eat meat and like cheese and no sugar,
only suffering.
No corn. Yeah, just suffer. Yeah, just suffer. Yeah, only the
tears of
suffering.
animals.
Only the tears.
It is really sad.
That's
My personal trainer actually was just like they raided a pig farm.
What?
Yeah, you know Nick, right? Nick Shaver. They were on trial. They raided the chicken farm and a pig farm, but they broke into the Excelsior pig farm and exposed all this horrible animal cruelty that was happening to pigs and stuff. And because there's a
your personal trainer did this?
Yeah, there's a
that's savage.
There's a gag law in Canada that says you can't allow cameras and stuff to see inside of agricultural farms. So they broke in and then held down the thing until media came in and they showed like all this fucked up shit.
Hold on. So there's a law against people filming how they raise cattle that we're gonna eat?
Yeah. And anywhere in Canada. You can't
Canada's got weird laws like that sometimes, hey?
That's an agricultural gag
That's
law.
messed up.
Yeah, because it's fucked up.
Well, they're also trying to censor like our internet now and all this stuff. Like they're passing weird legislation now. Like
I could use more internet censorship. Man. I get really carried away on
no. Yeah, me too. But that's our privilege. I feel like
we should be allowed.
100%. Yeah, obviously you're kidding.
Zero censorship.
Yeah.
I think everybody should be nude and fucking.
Well, we should just be naked and petting animals and not eating them. Yeah.
I mean, or whatever. Just do whatever you want.
No,
just be nice.
No,
just be nice to people.
For sure. Yeah, and I'm with that too. I'm gonna go vegan for a week. I think.
Yeah. Hey man, try it out. Have a piece of broccoli.
No, but you look great. You look like you've been working out, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I have been hitting the gym. Hitting the gym.
Good.
Maybe not as hard as I want to be, but I was really dedicated there for a bit.
Yeah.
It's time to get back into it though.
Yeah, me too. Honestly,
you're looking great. You always look great.
Just getting back into the gym. When I became a dad, I did gain about 15 pounds, maybe more like 20.
Oh, yeah, that's pregnancy weight.
Yeah. I was just saying, like, I got the same body as my son. I guess the body of a 1-year-old. Because we both got like the belly now and like
soft skin.
Just soft. Yeah, so smooth. So no, it's good. But I've been hitting the gym again because man, my little motherfucker is like 35 pounds. So this baby's he's a workout in itself. So I'm just like, I got to hit the gym just to carry this guy, man.
You're just doing triceps.
Yeah, dude. He's for real though. He's huge.
Popping out all over
he's
your neck.
Huge.
He is a big boy. Yeah,
he is a big boy. Yeah, and as of right now, you got some new tunes that are gonna be coming out this year, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I want to do an album. I want to do like 33 singles. I'm just gonna start doing we're doing this podcast.
Yes, we're doing the podcast.
Green Lights Only.
Green Lights Only.
And then I want to do music videos, and I want to actually do some short films. Actually, I had the pleasure of doing a Hallmark movie last year.
What?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
because you're doing acting too, right?
Yeah. I went to Vancouver. I went to the VADA there, and I did the 2-week intensive program. So I got like 6 months of acting, teaching in like 2 weeks. Actually, copped an agent out there.
Wow.
So yeah.
You got some stuff coming up? Can you talk about it? Can't talk about it?
It's all hush, hush, hush.
Yeah.
It rhymes with Barvel.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'm manifesting.
Yeah, that's good. No, yeah.
I am waiting for that. I am
Yeah.
waiting for that phone call. Ryan Reynolds hit me up.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Ryan Reynolds. We know you're from Canada. Let's get it.
I'm gonna put that on my vision board.
Yeah.
No, but
just his naked body. Just kidding.
Who told you?
Yeah. He's like, what? How do you know?
No, but I had a couple auditions here in Kelowna for some Hallmark stuff.
Good.
But I didn't get them, so I like to think that it's because I'm too attractive.
Yeah,
for the role.
For sure, definitely.
There were like some different ones.
I could see that. They're like, we need a less attractive person.
You know what I mean? No.
For sure.
Overshining the stars.
My niece was in a Hallmark movie.
Oh, really?
As well. She also has an
dope.
agent and does the acting thing, and it's super cool.
Sick.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's sweet. Shalina got me to that Hallmark movie actually.
That's amazing.
She's killing the movie scene.
She's on film now. That's like her career, is it not? She's also an incredible singer, R&B, rapper, everything.
Overall person.
Overall person. Yeah.
Shout out Shalina.
Shout out.
Send in that'll be $5 next time we see you.
yeah.
No, amazing. And it was cool. It was actually a really, really dope experience going to do that movie. Mm-hmm. She called me like last minute. She's like, get the fuck down here.
We need you.
Blew in there. They set me up in wardrobe, like got me a suit and everything. I sat around for like 6 hours, and then I got to do my scene where I was like swirling like wine really pretentiously. Ooh. Like I'm like looking over like this like Picasso shit. I'm like doing my thing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh yes, gregarious.
Yes, very beautiful. Yeah,
yeah. It was so that was cool. And then I actually stood around for another 5 hours, and like shoot went till like 5 a.m. But then I got to play the DJ. Okay. In the big love scene, so like butt camera pans and they like kiss and everything, but like for like 3 seconds you see me like rocking out so hard.
You're gonna have to show me the snippets of the Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it's literally like Ibiza. I haven't seen it; hasn't been released yet. So
it's not out yet. Okay.
And the movie that I thought it was called, there's actually already a movie released by that name. So I think it was like a really big hush hush project. I'm just trying to find out when it comes out.
You're trying to figure out what the deal is. Yeah.
All I know is they paid me, and I know I didn't make it up, so I was there.
yeah. This was not a dream.
Amazing though.
That's great though. That's awesome. I'm stoked that you went, did your thing. You got a little bit of education, and then right away got a job to do some acting, and that's really cool. I see that. Also, you know, you've been doing your music lots and lots of shows and just staying overall like super creative. Hey, that's super awesome.
Yeah, man. I think I had to have that every like 6 months I check in myself and like see what is this really what I want to do? You know, it's important to be in alignment. Yeah. And I just know that no matter what, I want to be an eccentric, artistic weirdo. Yeah. I want to have a parrot when I'm 50. Okay. Like a pink one.
So you need a parrot.
Has a little hat and like, you know what I mean? With a monocle and shit, and like step around and like spray paint things and spit bars, you know?
Yeah, I can see with the monocle.
Eccentric weirdo is what I'm going for. But like,
for sure.
If I could just create for like the rest of my life, you know, if I could just talk into this microphone right here and the people who make that happen.
Yes,
that would be absolutely.
The people are the ones that make it happen.
Perfect. Oh yeah, and I also did comedy this year too.
That's right.
I did three stand-up sets, which was fucking dope.
How was that? Okay, hold on. Because I've written comedy before. Like I've written like jokes that I think are funny, but I don't know if they are for sure. I've tested it out on friends, but I've never like done a stand-up routine ever in front of a crowd. How were your nerves? Like how did you feel going into that?
I was really nervous, but I was also kind of relaxed because it was kind of a relaxed environment. Everyone's chill.
It was a chill spot.
Everyone's drinking. Yeah, it was at Dakota's, so they do like the open mic there.
Yes.
And you can bring your phone up, you can check your stuff. But it was dope, man. You get a nice little roll going, you get some laughs going, you start feeling like ethereal almost. Like it was it's different than doing like a hip hop show. Yeah. Like a totally different vibe. Yeah. But it's cool. So when I go back, I actually want to do like a little more crowd interaction. Yeah. But I had some good jokes. I was like,
so the fact that you've been on stage countless times doing hip hop definitely helped.
Yeah, it really did. I need to work more on my my comedian pose and stature though. And like timing. I hit the mic like a rapper pretty hard. So I was like doing my rap.
Yeah. I could see me just being like, because like I totally go into DLopez rap mode every time I'm on stage. It literally is like an alter ego or like
it's a fugue state, man.
It's a different state of mind, and I tap into that, and I find that that's what happens.
So it was literally it was like that. When I got my first laugh up there, it was amazing.
The first
I told
laugh,
some funny jokes. I was like, look, I smoke a lot of weed. Sometimes I think about things that that really need to be thought about. Like, do turtles just live in an RV? Or do homeless people have the most square footage of anyone you've ever met?
Yeah, they definitely do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
so
that.
Jealous.
So jealous. Yeah. Who's the real winners, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Living free.
Let's
go. Comedy was a lot of fun. All of that was like, it's sweet. I just can't stop dipping my hands into things.
That's awesome.
I could pretty much coast out talking on this microphone for the next 30 to 40 years.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that
mics are all right. Mics are a thing that can create a living for a lot of people, and I find that that's a big thing for me. Even just in my family alone, we have I come from like a line of artists and people that make a living off the microphone. Two of my cousins are very successful auctioneers.
No way!
Vincent Lopez, Daniel Lopez, and DLopez, myself, and we all wield mics for a living. Basically, that's what they do. They're auctioneers and they do like pretty big events, and then like my other cousin.
That's gotta be hard, man.
Yeah, so
I've always thought that.
So was that's what. And yeah, like if they got bars, like they can rap, like they can rap way
just
better.
They're
way better than me at rapping. Like, but they're so good and they're so quick.
Do they say words like constantly?
They're just like I can't even.
70 to the man with the mustache.
Yo, they're so good at it. It's crazy. I will show you videos of them after we get off the pod because it's nuts. But it's sweet because it's the whole Lopez name is like we all wield mics, and it's pretty cool.
That is really cool, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got some cousins and stuff. I come from a long line of mic wielders, I'd say. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, no auctioneers that I'm aware of, though. But
Yeah.
that would be sweet. Skip it. I'm going to look into that after this. I
It's
can't
pretty
wait
cool.
to see that video.
It's super cool. Yeah, he's really good. And then shout out to Vincent Lopez, my cousin. He's like a big inspiration of
Vince.
mine. So I want to shout him out. He just got his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and
no way.
he's been telling me like, you got to get into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's changed my life. I love it so much, and so that's something I'm looking into for this year too.
Let's go, man. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is fun as fuck.
I did it for like about a half a year, a while back. This was like maybe 3 years ago, and I really loved it. And then I just found like I didn't have the time. Blah blah blah. But you make all the excuses you want. It's up to you if you're gonna make time or not.
Yeah.
So I am gonna get back into it.
I did about like 8 months of Muay Thai and about 8 months of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, great.
And it was a lot of fun. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is crazy. I actually used to train with this, there was this girl and guy instructor, and the guy was like a big truck, and the girl was like, she's like, I don't know, like she's a little bit of a bigger girl, but like, you know what I mean? A pretty girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd be grappling with her and shit, and then like.
She'd twist you up.
She'd fuck me up, bro. My God.
Yeah.
My God.
Just
man.
would mess you up.
So like you'd be like on mount, and you'd like have her head down, and you'd be trying to like push yourself into a position, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, boom, like your head would be on her tits, and she'd be like, and like
Would she talk shit to you?
you'd like pause or something, and then she'd like talk shit, and then boom, just arm bar the shit out of you for
you're
hesitating.
Like, oh no, I shouldn't have stopped.
Yeah, like just getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
And it was so
I like that.
It was funny. She was an absolute animal. She tapped me every time.
Yeah.
There was
Couldn't
the
beat
time
her.
to tap.
You couldn't beat her?
Yeah, no, I
Did you beat her once? No?
I never beat her. No.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah, them girls will get you.
No, she just I think what was I mean, she was amazing, but I also like I was 6 months fresh, and I think she was like a purple belt. So
oh yeah, so you really kind of didn't really have a shot.
There was a skill,
even though you had a strength difference, her skill level was so surpassed.
Yeah, no, she literally well,
there was like that.
She'd make me think I was doing something like proper, and then just
mess you up. Yeah, totally trick.
It was dope though, man. It's sweet, like because you can tell that
submission.
size doesn't matter. I also like I think she was also like a bouncer, like Rose.
Yeah, size doesn't matter.
Punching dudes out and stuff. So,
yeah.
She was a serious role.
Well, there was
shout out to her. I can't remember your name, but
no
you were an
doubt.
inspiration.
Shout out to the girl that totally submitted Dezine every time.
Yeah, no. I like women who treat me bad.
Yeah, right. Me and you both, bud. I was gonna say, there was that one chick, the UFC fighter, who got like someone tried to mug her or something, and then she like beat the shit out of the mugger. Like,
oh my God!
And just like put him in the hospital or something.
Could you imagine? Like you just picked the wrong.
That's
one
the wrong chick,
bro.
yo. Yeah, do not mess with her.
Man, I think the onset of UFC is like you can't trust anyone, man. Everyone's throwing head kicks these days.
John Jones is fighting again this year.
Oh,
he's like my favorite, so I don't know. I'm pretty pumped on it.
I would check that out.
Pretty excited about it.
Dana White will take that.
Dana White,
promotion
let's
money
go.
now.
Yeah,
Cut us a check.
Hook us up,
please.
Let's go. Pay us more than your fighters. So
it's impulsive.
We've been on our grind. I'm excited. I'll be releasing an album this year as well. We got a bunch of shows coming up, summer, a bunch of festivals. I'm gonna be doing some festivals as well. I haven't really done too many festivals. Yep. I'm just getting into that circuit again.
Festivals are fun, yeah.
I used to do them, and then like because I took such a hiatus off music, and now I'm back. And this will be like my first run of festivals again.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty pumped. Yeah.
Fuck, let's go. I definitely want to do festivals.
Yeah.
Now that I'm off the wagon.
Definitely. You definitely gotta get in there and have a good time. Be a weirdo. It's so much fun.
I never had so much fun as doing like a nice little festival, man.
Yeah.
I'm just here to dive into everything.
Like the biggest festival in BC is the Shambhala one, right? Yeah. And that one's like incredible. Have you been there? Have you been
there? I've never been.
You've never been?
Never been.
Bro, go to Shambhala. You will, just because I know your personality and who you are, you will have the fucking time of your life. It is so much fun. It is actually, I think it's renowned as one of the best festivals because it's not super huge but it is super incredible. Like just the vibe that you get there. They call it the farm because it's like actually on a farm, and it's like there's a big river that runs through it. The stages are incredible. The village, the fractal forest. It's like a fucking magical fucking forest with like lasers and the craziest art you've ever seen. It's just like if it rains, it turns into like this mud dance floor. Basically, it's just incredible. Everything about that festival is super like incredible, and it almost feels spiritual. I don't know. A lot of people like they'll swear by it, and then they'll say like Burning Man's like the next thing that's like similar to it.
I would do Burning Man too.
Me too. I've never done that. I've never done the Burning.
I heard it's all
Man.
barter and trade, so like
Yeah, and like no money.
I have to really get a good grip on what a bottle of water is worth. Like, you know what I mean?
I know. I feel like I'm Mexican, so I could totally just like get in there and make it happen.
Pull up with a donkey.
Yeah, I just pull up with a donkey, man.
Coffee.
Hey, blood in, blood out, man.
That's dope, man. Yeah, I think Shambhala would be
Shambhala
like a
is
spiritual
where it's
experience for me.
at,
I can't wait. I want to like go this year and like
I always
wanna
said
drop,
I'd-
like just a whole mint on like a fucking crazy costume. Like,
Yes,
look
yes.
like that guy from Pan's Labyrinth, just all acid it out.
Yeah.
Smoking DMT and just
Hell yeah,
stilting around.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah,
sweet.
no, it's a magical place. You would absolutely thrive there. That'd be a good spot for you.
Oh man, yeah. No, I'm so excited. So many places I want to go.
I went so many years in a row. I did like 7 years in a row. So I just haven't gone back for a long time because
doubt.
I did it. Like I
give
felt
the
like
serotonin
I
deposit
did
a
it. You know?
break.
And even when I talk to my friends, I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna go. They're like, oh my god, because like all my friends that we used to go, and now we're all older and parents and stuff. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, but it's like, no, like it's for everyone. And like, man, there was Grandma Hugs who passed away now, but this lady was like in her late 70s. And she was called Grandma Hugs, and she would come and give you a hug.
Grandma
and,
Thugs. Fuck.
yeah, man, she was dope, and she was and like Grandma Hugs was out there like in her 70s, like rocking out the Shambi vibes, and
That's dope,
yeah,
that's
Shambhala is an amazing festival, and I'm definitely gonna go back. I said if I do go back though, I have to perform. So, you know, let's put it out to the universe. I'd love to perform at Shambhala. Let's make it happen.
So would I.
Yes,
The powers that be book Dezine
Let's
and
go,
DLopez
let's
for
go.
Shambhala this year. And every year after that, so you can always hear this and know that we're manifesting.
that's right. That's
That'd be
right.
amazing, man. I would
Manifesting.
really love that. Like just
Creating this
I
reality.
just want to do everything. Just a little bit of everything, man.
Well, I can see that you already are, and that's incredible. So like keep on doing what you're doing, man. I love watching you the moves you're making, and I love seeing you do well in life, and it's super rad to watch.
I appreciate that, brother. You too, man. I'm so inspired.
Thank you,
and,
man.
and this upcoming year is going to be amazing, man. We're going to have
It's gonna be
interviews in
so
here.
good.
We're going to have
We are, yeah.
music. We're going to have jokes. So much.
We're gonna
shit
have
talking,
artists that
inspiration.
we love and inspire us, and we're gonna have creatives that inspire us, and entrepreneurs that inspire us, and people that we think are interesting. And we're gonna have a conversation with all sorts of people, and put the green lights only on whoever we find that we know we can talk to and get into a dope combo with.
Absolutely, buddy. Go is the motto, man. Green lights only. And I love
lights
that, man.
only.
I'm just so excited to have everyone with us and just sit here over the next year, man, and just like
Hell yeah.
grow and vibe with you, man.
Love it, man.
Just mark this moment in history. because
Market in history.
A year from now, it's gonna be so much different.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it seems like a natural point to cut it off.
Sounds good, brother.
So much love, my brother.
Yo, have a
We
great
slayed
day.
this. I'll see you
See you
absolutely
soon.
next time.
Much love, brother.
Much love.
Okay.